What's going on guys, it's Fast1 and welcome back to another Battlefield Hardline video. Today I'll be talking about shotguns, which is something I've had in mind for a while. Now the shotguns themselves haven't received a whole lot of attention and I think I can see why that is. I mean, shotguns are typically a one-trick pony, just absolutely devastating up close, but it's limited to virtually anything else outside that scope. So why would you use a weapon that is limited in so many scenarios when you can just use a more versatile set of weapons like battle rifles, which perform better in almost all scenarios? Now, with all that in mind, this is how I spent my last few days playing Hardline, because so far all I've been wanting to do is figure out which shotgun is the better one of the bunch, and well, after playing with them for a good amount of time now, I think I have a pretty good idea of what each shotgun is like. So to start off, we have the 870, and this shotgun is probably my least favorite shotgun out of all three shotguns available without an assignment, simply because it performs the worst out of the bunch. The thing about the 870 is that it has a very low rate of fire, and that doesn't help this weapon in close quarters too much. However, its damage is great, allowing you to theoretically get a one-shot kill most of the time, but if you're not able to land that first shot on your target, the chances of you getting another are very low, because this thing is not spammable at all. Its range seems to be less than that of the other shotguns, and on top of that, the accuracy of the 870 is not that great. There have been times in which I shoot someone and nothing happens, not even a hit marker, which just leaves a lot to be desired, especially since the 870 used to be extremely lethal in previous Battlefield games. Moving on to the next shotgun is the 37 Stakeout, and while this weapon performs so much better, just like the 870, it also deals a good amount of damage, but with a much greater rate of fire, allowing you to be a bit more aggressive. Because of this, I would find myself dropping my enemies a lot faster, and if I ever missed a shot, I could easily be able to fire one more shot before my enemy was able to finish me off. The range on this weapon was also slightly better, and so was its hipfire. Unlike the 870, the 37 Stakeout seemed to have a much tighter spread, and in doing so helped me get those one-shot kills a lot more often. About the only downside to this weapon would be its small magazine size of 6 rounds, but that wasn't too much of an issue since I could just quickly rechamber another round. Now, when it comes to the best overall shotgun, it has to be without a doubt the SPAS-12, and the reason for that is how spammable it is. Its amazing rate of fire combined with a high damage model just makes this weapon a complete killing machine in close quarters. Just like both the 870 and the Stakeout, this weapon also offers really great hipfire, so when coming face to face with an enemy, taking them out is not hard at all. Another good thing about the SPAS-12 is that it has the largest magazine size of all three shotguns, so when coming across several enemies, you won't have to worry about reloading during the middle of the gunfight. The only flaws with this weapon would be its spread, which seems to increase very rapidly the more you fire, but this can be improved by a full choke, tightening your spread for a more accurate shot. The last thing would be the recoil, because since this weapon does fire a lot faster than the other shotguns, it will obviously have a bit of kick to it, sometimes even throwing you off target, but once you have used this weapon for quite some time, you'll eventually learn to cope with the recoil of this weapon. But yeah guys, this pretty much brings us to the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about these three shotguns, and if you're wondering as to why I didn't touch on the double barrel shotgun, is because I find it to be a little bit different from these other three weapons. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a rating for this video, as it always helps out the video and the channel a lot. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for weekly Battlefield videos, and as always, this is Fast1, and see you in the next video.